On the left, we do have the 2021 Mazda CX-30. It is the GT trim level. On the right is a 2021 Mazda CX-3 GT as well. Very fair comparisons. Let's find the differences. Let's find out what one you should go for. Starting from the front of the Mazda CX-3, this one is technically a smaller vehicle than the CX-30. You can just tell by the name, 30 is larger than 3. That's how you can tell that this one's going to be a smaller vehicle. With the grille itself, it's quite small. A nice touch that Mazda did is that chrome trim there. It actually mimics the Mazda logo there. So it's a nice little Easter egg there. We get these beautiful, aggressive, sleek lights there with some nice aggressive lines on the actual hood, which if you follow it, it actually continues over to the door panel there. With the front as well, you're going to notice it does slope down quite a bit more compared to the Mazda CX-3. It does have that bold fender, if you will, throughout there. Then it starts to taper over to the doors. Onto the rear, you get these beautiful alloy wheels as well with the GT trim level. Followed up on the rear, you do get this bold black bumper on the bottom, and you do get decent clearance with dual exhaust, which is quite nice. Now let's go take a look at the Mazda CX-30. All right, here we are on the Mazda CX-30. With this one, the hood still slopes down a bit, but not as aggressive as the Mazda CX-3. As well with the grille, they got that nice gloss black, more upscale finish for the grille throughout there. They still have that chrome finish on the bottom as well. Just like the Mazda CX-3, they do have that black trim on the bottom. It's actually a bit wider on the Mazda CX-30 around the fenders, as well at the bottom. It's actually quite thicker as well. Not as aggressive with the lines throughout the hood, but they're still apparent throughout there. As you can tell through the bumper, it is thicker than the actual CX-3. Same thing, good amount of clearance, actually a little bit better clearance as well. You do get the dual exhaust, just like the Mazda CX-3. They're both all-wheel drive as well with SkyActiv technology. On the rear, they both come equipped with those little fenders on the above the window. In the Mazda CX-3, you notice it's quite compact in the cargo space here. You do get a 60-40 split to open it up even more if need be. You get extra little cargo space underneath there. Some anchors for any car seats, privacy shield as well. Nothing crazy. It is quite small, but it is a subcompact SUV. As for the Mazda CX-30, as you can tell, there's a bit more space throughout there, well, quite a bit in comparison. Same thing, 60-40 split, 3-car anchors as well for the seats. Then down here, you do have a spot for an inflation kit if need be. Privacy shield, just like the Mazda CX-3. Let's go take a look on the interior space. In the back of the Mazda CX-3, you can tell it's quite compact throughout there. Nicely trimmed throughout there though, which is nice. You do get those cup holders throughout there. Nice armrest. Quite nicely tailored. I do like the stitch work that they do throughout there. No vents, no USB ports throughout here. You do get that nice suede throughout the side on these vehicles here. Let's go take a look at the CX-30. As for the back, you do get a little bit more space throughout here for your back passengers. Very similar. You do get an actual wider armrest throughout there. Cup holders are the same. Stitch work, nicely done as well. This one's a two-tone interior. As for convenience, you do get some air vents for comfortable as well. No USBs in this one either, but you do get a little bit more nice leather wrapped handle throughout there. Let's go take a look up front. In the CX-3 here, you do get that continuation of that suede throughout there. Of course, you get the Bose sound system in this trim level. Power windows, power mirrors, very similar. Plastic upper, which you're going to notice is a bit different than the other one. Memory seating, power seats. That stitch work is continued throughout here. Get a couple toggles down there. Hopping in, it's quite a breeze, very easy to get in. A little bit more compact, of course. Push start ignition is located in a awkward spot, I would say, in comparison to the CX30. Of course, you get your heated seats, heated steering wheel. One thing you don't get on this one is dual climate control. So some might like it, some might not. But I do like these dials. Very nice touch. You do get a smaller display up here as well, which, as you can tell, is not touchscreen. It's all controlled through the dial. on the center console. You do get a heads-up display on this one. It was a plastic piece that does fold up. That's very small cluster throughout there. Steering wheel is nice and comfortable, sporty. You do get a suede throughout there with a plastic upper, but I do like the air vents where they do match the rest of the accents throughout the car. Yeah, very small, very compact. This one does have a sunroof, of course. But let's go take a look at the CX30. Hopping into the CX30, you notice there's a bit more space throughout there. The seats seem to be a bit more plush throughout. Nice stitch work as well. Door panel wise, they do a nice leather wrap handle, and they do have more, I guess, softer texture throughout than the CX3. Hopping in, you do get your different memory seatings down there, a few other gadgets. The push start ignition is actually located in a more convenient spot, located right there. As you can tell, it's more softer materials, sort of like a pillow, if you will. Nice stitch work throughout the dash, which continues onto the door panel. Very nicely done. It's more modern, I do find, with this as well, similar to the CX3. Everything's controlled by this little mouse, if you will. And then, of course, heated seats, heated steering wheel. The nice integration of the actual vents continue on to the piano black finish, right where the Bose label is there. Same thing, you do get a sunroof in this configuration. The actual heads-up display actually displays on the window versus a little plastic piece in the CX3. Overall, it's more of an upscale finish. More pep as well in the CX30 than the CX3. Thanks for watching this quick video, a comparison of the Mazda CX30 versus the CX3. This or that, what one would you choose? Let me know down in the comments. I'll see you in the next